Hi there. So, I'm visiting a friend today. She's just pulling onto the driveway actually, so she'll probably knock the window now. But I'm waiting in the car for her, so I thought I'd give you a quick question. So here's something to think about. Apologies for any interruption that might happen in the next 2 minutes. Llynnos has £400 and decides to share it with her sisters. Llynnos keeps 70% for herself. The remaining money gets shared between Angharad and Gwen in the ratio of 2 to 3. How much does each person get in this problem? Okay, so Llynnos has £400. She keeps 70%. She shares the remaining money between her sisters Angharad and Gwen in the ratio of 2 to 3. How much money does each person get? Give this a pause and have a little go at it. And then when you think you've done it, press play because I'm about to go through the answer. So, first thing I'm going to do is make a note of any key information. The first piece of information is that the total amount of money is £400. Then I'm going to split my page. I'm going to have a section here for Llynnos. I could then have a section for Angharad and Gwen, or I could just consider the sisters, or I could just deal with Llynnos. So I'm going to look at Llynnos right now. So my friend Jenna here is making shapes at me in the window. I'm just recording a video for my maths class.
I didn't see you in the car.
I think you did.
I didn't know. I'm so amazed with the lights.
That's my friend Jenna. They're wondering why I'm sat in the car like a weirdo. I'll be in a second. So Llynnos is keeping 70% of £400. That's what I'm going to deal with first. Her sisters get the remaining amount, but let's deal with that later. Let's just find out how much Llynnos gets to keep for herself. So how do I find 70% of £400? I'm assuming this is the non-calculator paper, so these percentages are quite easy to work with. The first thing you want to find is 10%. In order to find 10%, you divide by 10. So 10% of 400 is £40. Therefore, 7 lots of that is going to give us 70%. And 7 lots of 40 is £280. So I'm going to make a note there. That's £280 Llynnos keeps. So let's deal with what she gives away. So I'll put the head in. Gives away. Now you could have done this first in realising that she gives away 30% of £400 because of course if Llynnos is keeping 70% that means she's not keeping 30%. And 30%, so well let's remember that 10% is £40. 30% is going to be 3 lots of that, which is £120. So she's given away £120. I'm going to make a note that £120 given away. Now I'm going to consider how that's shared out. So it says in the question that the remaining money is shared between Angharad and Gwen in the ratio of 2 to 3. So Angharad was first. I'm going to call her A. Gwen was second. So A to G, Angharad to Gwen in the ratio of 2 to 3. Right, well first I need the total number of parts. So that's 5 parts in total because 2 plus 3 is 5 parts. So now I need to work out how much one part is worth. And one part is worth the total amount of money, which was £120, divided by the 5 parts in total. So 120 divided by 5 gives us £24. So one part is worth £24. Now Angharad gets 2 lots of £24. And Gwen gets 3 lots of £24. So Angharad gets 2 lot of 24, which is £48. Gwen gets 3 lots of 24, oops, which equals £72. So I'm going to finish this whole question at the end by saying Llynnos equals £280. Angharad equals £24. No, £48. And Gwen gets £72. The only way they could make this harder is if they had said something like, what fraction of money did Gwen get out of Llynnos's total amount? If they did ask something like that, then you would just say, all right, well, Gwen has £72 out of the 400. All right, so that would be it as a fraction. If you wanted it as a percentage, you would just divide by 4 in order to get it to be out of 100. That would be for a non-calculator paper. So in order to do that, let's say how many 4s go into 72. Well, 4 goes into 7 once with 3 left over. How many times does 4 go into 32? If you're not great at your 4 times table, you can list it 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. So that would be 18. 4 goes into 72 18 times, so that would be 18%. Or on a calculator, of course, you could do the 72 divided by 400 and then times by 100, and that will give you 18. All right, but remember, this wasn't in my original question. That's just if they wanted to make it a lot harder. So see you tomorrow, Thursday, at 10 AM.